Hello everyone, Amanda back here to make another video for you guys and update it on YouTube. So I thought I'd share a little story about what happened to me when I was 5 years old. So when I was 5 years old, my grandma was watching me. It was my younger sister at the time and my little cousin. Well, anyways, I was a little hungry, so I decided to go into the refrigerator and get me a little something, like tried pulling the door open, the refrigerator door that opened it myself. Unfortunately, it was too hard to pull open, and the next thing I know is that I fell back and fell out of my glass sliding window door and hit my head on a rock. Now, no, I didn't feel anything at all. All I remember is, like, I woke up in this place, but there was nothing around me, and I was like, where am I here? What am I doing here? And the next thing I know, I heard and seen this. I could not make the voices out. They were mumbling and whispering, like mimicking, like, ooh, like just little things. And the next thing I know, it went inside of me. And the next thing I know, I took a big breath and I woke up. I had no pain and I was fine. And ever since then, I've been, on the spiritual journey since I was younger. That's what I think did it for me. And so yeah, and my grandma came around running because she's like, oh my gosh, she was out for like 10 minutes, she wasn't even breathing and things like that. And they said, you're okay, because my head hit on a rock. And I said, no, I'm perfectly fine. And ever since then, yeah. So yeah, that's where I am now, So yeah, that was a crazy experience. Situation that happened to me when I was 5. Then there was an awesome novel thing that happened to me too. I think I was about, this one might have been about 7. I think 7 years old. I randomly went outside, like just to go walking. And I walked, and the next thing I know, I seen this snake slithering up to me. And I didn't really know what it was at the time because I was young. And it was just like smiling at me, like smiling big. And I was sitting there petting it. And then my mom runs out like, get away from that. That's a snake. And it literally didn't do anything. It just slithered away back into the woods. So that was another crazy experience. Another experience was, I think it was about 10 or 11. My grandma was watching me again. And I randomly just took a notion to run down the bottom of the hill, and I ran out into traffic, and I was in the middle of it, and traffic was going fast left to right. And then all of a sudden, I had a family relative who stopped and seen me in the middle of the road, and they got me and took me back up to the house. And, that was crazy as well. A lot of crazy stuff has happened to me when I was younger. It was. Then there was an incident I will never forget. There was this baby bird in the back tree of my house, and it fell out of the tree and it died. I'm like, oh no, like, it passed. So I just start crying and just sobbing, and I went out and I lifted that little birdie up in my hand, and I just begged God to bring, let it come back to life, let it. And the next thing I knew, it rose up and it flew away. So yeah, if I hope you enjoy this, and if you have any experience, drop them down in the comments and let me know. Alrighty, bye.